In August of 2004, I did a 40-day fast. And during that 40-day fast, the Lord spoke to me in so many ways. But I want to share a special day. I was in my apartment and just having devotions when the Lord just took me and translated me out to the front yard. There in the front yard of the Ohio House at Kings Castle International Training Center, I stood in awe as a window opened up in heaven. And angels came with large jars and began to pour jewels out on the ground. When I first saw that, I was mesmerized. I ran, I picked up a jewel that was like a bracelet with several huge diamonds on it. And I picked it up, I put it on my arm. And then I heard the Lord say to me, Don, that's not what you think it is. Because I was thinking it was a treasure, money coming to help Kings Castle Ministries, a great financial blessing. He said, Don, that is like the treasure buried in the field, like the pearl of great price. These jewels represent the children of the world, and I'm asking you to go and pick up each one and disciple it, give them back to me. I looked as the angels just kept one after another with big urns just dumping more and more jewels upon the lawn. The lawn filled in. It was in that first day. It got about 2 feet thick and then 3 feet deep, and I was seeing all these jewels and I thought, there's no way. I mean, I thought of the passage where it says that we're to pray to the Lord of the harvest for workers, and I began to just intercede. I knew never in my entire life had I ever prayed that hard for laborers and asking God to send people to help, because it just seemed hopeless trying to pick up all those jewels. The second day, on day 34 of my 40-day fast, I was in the same place having devotions when the Spirit came again and took me out to the front of the Ohio building. And there on the lawn, he showed me the exact same thing. Everything was the same except for when he told me to go pick up the jewels. I saw a few workers, not many, but I saw a few workers, and I thought, well, that's nice, but it's not the answer to my prayer. We need a million workers to be able to make a dent in this thing. We've got to spread out all over every nation in the world. This is an ominous task that we've got to confront. And so as I prayed and prayed. I don't know how long in the Spirit that could be. I mean, in the Spirit, it could be a minute, it could be an hour, it could be a day. I mean, eventually I came back to my room. And there in the room, I pondered on what that meant. On day 35 of my 40-day fast, I was in the same place in prayer. And once again, the Lord just took me to the entire vision process again. And when he asked me to pick up the jewels, I remember looking out and I saw Master's Commission students. I saw King's Castle volunteers. I saw children's workers. Not the number that we needed, but there were hundreds of people helping. I took hope in that, and I went out and knelt down and began to pick up the jewels myself and do the process of cleaning them up and returning them to the King. And from that day till now, it's been my sacred assignment to pick up every child in the world, to reach them for Jesus Christ.